It's a jungle out there. Confusion and something everywhere. Monk 3 song. Oh, shoot. Good morning. I got to sleep for a couple hours. Like 11 to now. Well, it's pretty good actually. I think it was 11 or 12. No Empathy is now live on PlayStation. Would you like to view your own chat? Well, yeah, that'd probably be the reason I'm fucking logging into it. Settle in, have my coffee. Got a new coffee cup. Come on. Oh, that's straw shoes. This new controller is like a little slippery. Give it some tack. Okay. We got shit to do today. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna give up on my toy ring or if I'm gonna how I'm gonna run it, but I missed the Thieves Torment. I can't even lie. I missed it greatly. I mean, it just is what it is, you know? So I love the ring. I just don't know. If I can get like 120 orbs of using, then that's, you know, more than a exalt. That's my thoughts. It's a beautiful ring, and I could definitely tell a damage difference, a huge damage difference while using it. But I'm just in my mind and the fucking 12 hours we just tested it last night and this morning, it was like it just wasn't doing what I wanted, I guess you could say. I couldn't pull off the mana regen. That was the big thing. If I could find a way to pull off the mana regen again, it wouldn't bother me. But the fact that I couldn't pull off the mana regen was just AIDS. Probably gonna go with Mesa for our map, unless I can find that other map. I had this here just so I remember to keep one up, because I'm probably gonna try the Combs Heart at some point. Whether I go farm it myself or not, I don't know. All I know is I'm broke as shit, because I spent a lot testing shit yesterday. So I may want to actually go farm today, instead of dicking around all day. Because I ain't got much to work with if I try to dick around today. I ain't got nothing to work with, really. Unless I sell something. Just threw too much money out without getting anything back. All day. All day, every day. And every night. And every week. And every month. Corrupted it. It now requires 191 strength. Holy shit. Oh, it always was? No. I think these guys are corrupting it to try to get something else on it, right? Oh, they fucked him up, too. Look at that. That's a Combs Heart. Yeah, he got 2 sockets on it. But you just lost that massive life. The whole reason for that armor is the massive life on it. And he lost it. What a waste. Oh. And he did it multiple times. I wanted to test that plate and you're ruining it. I'd like to Google why are idiots corrupting the Combs heart. Is there something you can get from it? Cause that's retarded. Oh, that breaks my heart.
Nodded S for the fire DMG.
What? You're not gonna keep either of those stats if you corrupt it. And no, it's for the health for a lot of builds. You're going after the heart for the health. Like, yeah, you can go for the fire damage with certain builds, but there's a lot of builds that use it for the health. I did mind looking into it. Now that they're showing up on the auction house, I was starting to shop for it.
For both the life and fire DMG.
But to corrupt them, that's 3 that I've seen on the market now that are corrupted today. Somebody is collecting them and ruining them. And I have no idea why they're doing it. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And everybody else is selling them for 710 exalts, so it's like, what the fuck, guys? Like, quit corrupting those. Just give me one. I'd use it. At least test it. I know the boots added a pretty good amount of health. And I just spent a whole day testing a ring and trying to figure out why I couldn't get my mana steal back. I was actually running out of mana for the first time ever. And I had to put back on my 1 socket ring. Like, Thief's Torment, I didn't realize how much I was leaning on it ever since I respect. But I am, because I could not keep my mana up.
It has a chance for a can T be frozen mod or not.
So they're corrupting it, hoping it just adds a mod up top, probably, and keeps everything else? Is that what you're saying? That's a brutal risk with how expensive they are right now. That's a brutal risk. I would love one. That's why I'm keeping one right here, just so I know to keep an eye on it. But it's like, holy moly, that's crazy. Okay, I still gotta figure out a 10 map, and I gotta figure out where that 110 map is. I still haven't picked one. I need to pick one today, and I actually need to grind today on that instead of fucking with my build for at least a day to get some money back. Because I am out of money now.
Yup.
Because I wouldn't mind giving up Herald of Agony. Flipping over there to a 4 slot, no problem. There's some boots. There's some hands that I could use that, you know, add skill. So it would be a 5 slot hand, so it still help Herald of Agony be at 5 slot. I wouldn't mind that. Give up the 40% increased life is a no-brainer when it gives you 500 life. So it's just, I would love to test it out, see where I'd be. I'm at 6302 life right now, even without me leveling in 3 fucking days. Just
there is a T15 map you can farm Combs hard.
Yeah, I heard there's a couple of, there's 4 different maps. There's 2 inside of the regular maps that you're supposed to be able to farm, but I haven't really found it. And like I said, I just got up, having my coffee and trying to plan out the day productively. And now we're talking about farming for Combs, which is like AIDS in a basket when you're talking about those divination cards in a fucking, you know, Act 8 or some shit, you know? Fucking AIDS. I have to decide on a fucking map today. That's the big thing. Do I want Mesa? Mesa has a decent layout, but you can't give it divination cards. Like, what is that one? That Act 10 one that I couldn't even find on the map. There's an Act 10 one that drops divination cards that's supposed to have a pretty good layout, but it's not completely linear, you know? Oof, I'm not awake yet. Act 10. I'll know the name of it if I see it though. Chateau, Harbinger, Moon Temple, Relic Chamber, Scriptorium. That'll be the one. Like I don't know where it's at. It looks like there's a decent amount of them too. That might be the way to go. If they're selling for reasonable, you can easily get messes for 1 chaos is the thing. These, it looks like everybody that's asking currently is at 4 chaos, and that's kind of stupid.
I hope my claw sells.
I'm gonna try it though. Try it. Let's offer chaos. You are staying here forever. Oh, my claw cells? Oh yeah, that fucking 2 skill claw, fucking 6 slot. That looked like a fun toy. I fucked up my bow last night. Like fuck it, burned what little jewelers I had into it. Cause I'm like itching for that bow at this point. Now that I switched my build, it's like Chinsoul is still a top 5 bow, but it's not amazing. Alright, yeah, let's get a scriptorium. At least see what it looks like. Pick a T10 map today that will turn into a T15 and grind it. That sounds like a plan. At least that would should actually get me back on my feet. I don't know how my build's hitting at the moment. It was hitting really good before I changed out rings. It was hitting amazing when I switched out rings. But I could not keep my mana up. First on hit, projectile weakness. Yeah, it all looks right. Okay. Mods need level. So we're good there. Good there. We're good there. So I mean the big thing is just getting comfortable again without the new ring, because that new ring hits so fucking hard. I'm gonna feel like I'm a bitch. We'll see though. I fucked up that divination, but I can still use it. I mean clarity, but I can still use its Val skill whenever it charges up. I ended up flipping shit around yesterday and ended up with too much intelligence and ruined a couple gems. None of them were special besides that Val clarity. That Val clarity is pretty sick. Having infinite mana really came in handy when I didn't have the fucking mana regen all of a sudden. I have infinite mana again with this ring. It's just, I don't know why. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. I'd love to pick up another clarity, honestly. Like a level 1 Val clarity again. Because it is nice to throw in that junk slot. I just don't even know if I can find one. I didn't see any in the market. I don't even notice Val skills in the market whenever I'm looking for a skill. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't think they're in separate tabs. I think they would be right here. Well, there's an easy way to tell. Just fucking bring up a skill that I know everybody has, like Arrow Rain. I've gotten like 10 Arrow Rains, or Rain Arrows, whatever. I would think though. Well, I don't see any reds of that either. What the hell? Maybe Val skills have their own tab? I'm confused.
Vola clarity.
What do you have to go to its own thing or something? Oh, it does have its own thing. I see. A lot of toys I can fuck with in there. Okay. Uh, First off, we'll search by quality. Even though I think it just increases the radius or some stupid shit. We just want a level 1. Or a level 2 or something like that, you know. Actually, I just want a level 1 because the higher it goes, the more the shit costs. What's the difference? We got 8 modifiers, you're nearby. 8 modifiers, you are nearby, and 9% area of effect. So like I said, it's just that, basically. Offer him more fusing, since that's what he wants. It was... I liked it, let's put it that way. Liked having it on. Extra little oomph of mana. Now, if I would have locked it, would I have been able to hold mana? I doubt it. I don't know why I'm missing mana regen. It could just be... No, I still have that one little bit of leech. It's just not enough all of a sudden. Without the rings on. It's like that mana on hit was so missed, it's insane. Wasn't the Ascendance points 5 Orbs of Regret per one? Yeah, I think it was. I don't know, either way I need to get some fucking levels at some point. I'm just 3 days without a level because I keep fucking with shit. Being stubborn, dying in the 90s. I even said yesterday I was gonna go do that fucking elder shit until I had leveled. And what did I do? Went and did the elder shit. Went to that lightning boss. Ended up testing the new rings and all that. Was running out of mana and dying. And then once you die once on that boss, if he ends up where you would spawn in,
yes,
my PlayStation didn't even load and I was dead. I wouldn't even see myself if he spawned in there. It's fucking AIDS. Yeah, so I don't have enough Valkyrie. Because I do want to do some passives at some point. I need to do those, everything really. I haven't done the Ascendancy trial. I haven't even attempted the 4th one besides dying to the traps that one time. It's like, yeah. I still need to get buffs on my gear. I have no buffs on boots. No buff on chest. No buff on head. Well, explosive arrow, attack speed. Edict of Thunder on kill. I don't even know what that means. That's a special effect on those gloves, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck am I gonna do today? Overall, it's interesting. Yep. I want to just keep a bid on one. For absolutely nothing. You motherfuckers, you. I tried to buy the fucking divination cards.
I can carry you through Uber Lab.
Uber Lab. But don't I still have to do some traps or some bullshit? I guess I could take some life flasks or something. I don't know. I just woke up, so me doing traps, it's bad enough when I'm tired, you know, being up for 20 some hours, but just waking up, well, I'd probably be more into actually paying attention to running around now than I would any other time. You will discover a trial of ascendancy in a map. Okay. I don't know. I haven't been carried through anything yet, and I don't know if I want to start. I should be able to solo the fourth one. It's just getting in there to fight the boss would be the thing.
Some.
Upgrade a tier 10 map on the Atlas. 5 tiers. If people actually accept.
Some indeed.
Yeah. Yep. I should actually go do some threes just to get the buffs. Or whatever. Threes for the head and all that shit. At least bid on these, go do some threes, and then come back, try Scriptorium, see if I like the layout before I decide to. Oh, I forgot to bid on more clarities. Damn it. I want at least one on. Oh, no empathy. You are not awake. Because clarity's like, if you have a junk slot, why not throw it on, you know? Even with my ring on, I say why not throw it on. Although I guess it does cap your mana, and when you think about it, even 34 mana reserve, that's 3 pulls of the bow. And you're getting 2.9 per second. And I'm doing mana on hit. So actually the bigger pull I have, it'll fill me up. You know what I mean? But actually, yeah, it might be a negative now that I'm thinking about it with this build to have clarity on. But I still love the Val version, so I can just keep it slotted in the junk slot, have the Val on my bar right there, and if for some reason I'm running out of mana, just pop it. So let's fill up our bar on Scriptoriums. If they're not selling for one, they're not. I'm not even gonna pick Scriptorium, because Messel sells for one. I don't know where Scriptorium is. I don't know if it's north, east, south, west.
Stop thinking.
So there's nowhere on that end that I can find. Eat it, Joe. Eat at Joe's. Eat at Joe's. I'm just pulled in 10 different directions right now. Part of me wants to go after the Combs Heart grind, see if I can manage to get enough, even get one of those to drop it within like if I can get one to drop every hour, that's what, 8 hours? I would do 8 hours to try the chest. I would grind for 8 hours to try that chest. And you can get them inside 2 maps, I believe. You can get them inside the main quest line thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 10.
Theory crafting is fun.
Well, I'm constantly tinkering because I'm not using a cookie cutter build. If I was just plucking a build off the internet, it'd be alright. But I'm also not giving up on Ranger. Like everybody I know is giving up on Ranger. They're just done with it. Because of the lag issues and the dying, there's just too many easier things to do. Go make a Marauder, fucking infinite health, 12k, 20k, depending on the build. Or what else? You know, there's tons and tons of builds out there. There's so many fucking totem people right now, it's absurd. Again, Winter's Ore builds. Let's just go do some threes. And they would be a good gauge for this build now that I changed things. Because even though I changed back to
or a
Thief's
400k
Torment,
dual blade duelist build.
400k? 400k what?
Loving this witch lol. 10ks. Shit dies instantly.
Yeah, see? Witch. Witch. So sick of hearing witch. Everybody's a fucking witch. And I fucked up that goddamn backup bow last night. I was like, fuck it, let's see if I can get it to 6 slot real quick, because I'd love to start working on it. And yeah, it's 1 slot. After all my jewels are sourced. Anyways, this will be a good test, because I've done T3 enough, trying to get enchants, that I'll know the difference between my boots that I had on for socket with awesome stats and stuff, to these. Because my old best in slot boots were nice. So... I know I already missed the run speed, for Christ's
Cold
sake.
snap and vortex op.
I haven't even tried that. I kind of tried it one night when I was really tired. Walked in. I was like, well, let's see if I can run through the traps. Just walked right through them, right up the middle. I got like 2 floors in. Eventually, it put me down. Those traps fucking hurt. That's the problem with it. Like, when you get through it once just walking through the shit, you want to try it every time. Just walk right through it. And what's costing you those fucking things, I still have a decent amount of. You don't want to do it all the time. One good thing is they hit me and then my blood comes on and I get my some of my run speed back. My damage isn't bad, I would say. Not horrible with this comp. But it's nowhere near what it was with that ring on. I think I have it up. I think I have a chat up. Yeah, I have a chat up. It's open. It's always open. Anyone's welcome in the chat. I mean, if it's getting loud, somebody's mic is fucked up, I call it out, but it's not like the end of the world. It's just like, hey, mute your fucking mic. We all have to do it at some point. We've all had a mic that fucks up. But oh,
See, I reeve today, boy.
CL Reeve today? Oh, fucking trap. Go the other way.
00000 DPS dual wield duelist.
400? Oh, 400,000? That's not very good, dude. Hell, my old glass cannon build before I switched was at 8 million damage per second. I one-shotted everything, including this tier 3 boss. On every phase, I one-shot him. But, doesn't matter when you get tapped by garbage and die. Like it's nothing. 8 million was sick, but not sick. That's why I switched. I think I'd rather have survivability than one-shot everything, create lag, and then die to a fucking random ad. There were so many times where I would kill like a yellow name, and then die to a random ad while looting or something. Just poof, you're gone. While this build, you have to pretty fucking lag hard to die out of. I'm trying to find that balance, you know, so I have a little bit of damage and all that. Let me see something. Yeah, look at that mana regen. That's one mob I'm hitting. I can just spray forever. Never run out of mana. Keeps it full at all times. Just hold button down. And it just keeps it full. That's the amazing thing about this fucking ring. Like, I get that you can't wear a second ring and that sucks, but I couldn't make up the mana regen for some reason. Contain items have 2 additional sockets. Oh, and I thought this fucking ring was gonna be shit in a way, and then you get it and you put it on and you just kind of fall in love with it. Like, you're like, oh man, you can only wear one ring, what the fuck? It doesn't have any good stats on it, really. And then you realize just how much mana and health regen you get on it per hit if you're using anything that hits a lot. And then you just become obsessed with it. And then I built my entire build around it. The ring, basically. Gave it so much, like, health on hit and mana on hit and all this bullshit that you're basically unkillable. And then take it off. Try that fucking awesome chaos damage ring for the Herald of Agony, and just I hit nice. That was it. I probably hit twice as hard, at least. But it just wasn't worth it. If you're running out of mana, fuck that. And I tried everything I could think of. I put mana on hit on a ring. I put mana based off physical attack damage on a ring. I put fucking features in here last night. I put in probably 6 hours trying to work around that new ring. I couldn't get it to work. Is my curse on hit supposed to be leveling? I forget if I was supposed to lock it or not. I think it's okay. I think you do want to level because it affects the curse, right? Be that way. I miss my boots just for the run speed. I do need to do that ascendancy just to switch things around, because I don't even think I'm should probably be this ascendancy anymore. Not sure. I think I'd rather have some kind of like dot ascendancy or anything that has like a lifesteal effect on it or a health effect on it, something. But either way, I do want to change some of them around because I want that bleed and health on hit just to really keep stacking my stuff up. But every health point I get just multiplies my lifesteal. It's absurd how this is working out. Oh, you're not going that way. You're gonna go hit the boss, jackass. Alright. Alright, let's see how we're hitting compared to when we had our boots on. Should be less, but it should be a ridiculous amount less. Yeah, it's just a slow tick damage, just like I had before. Unkillable. Health bar is not even moving. Not shocking. Oh, now it's moving. Kicking my own ass. That's like those fucking elder things last night. Just stand there. First two were such a breeze. So you guys had, till I got that lightning guy, and he did that bullshit to me, and I died 5 times. I got pissed off because I lost all my XP, and then I just started fucking with builds. Because I'm stupid. It's all because I listened to your ass. That's the problem. I kept ringing in my head. You should go try those fucking elder things. So I went, knowing that I shouldn't. That's alright though. I still love you. Fucking racist bitch. Wait, this doesn't look like the right way. I just got hit by something that took all my health too. I don't want to do traps. I don't like traps. Traps are lame as shit. Of course that door didn't even open up. Give me some life. Yeah, give me some life, you peasant. That's all I need is something to hit. I just hit that twice. Hit that one twice then. Fuck it.
I cleared it.
I cleared the 2 little guys or some bullshit. That lightning guy killed me once with 0%. I don't know if you're in here. 0% HP the cocksucker had. All he had was a fucking energy bar whenever I died because I just thought he was dead because he teleported away. And I thought he was dead, so I just stood there and he killed me. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I came back in and he was just camping in my spawn. Like every time I would spawn in I'd be dead. I couldn't even move or shoot or anything. I was even trying to like hold square while loading. And I would hear like a skill go off before I could see my character. But yeah, it wasn't enough. I would be dead instantly before I loaded in. It sucked. So yeah. Died 6 times or however many entrances you get. Got pissed off. I guess I should go over here. I guess I could just walk through it. Fuck. Have anything life steal off of? No. Fuck your locked doors. You fucking with me, I hate traps. And puzzles, whatever. I'll go back and hit these fucking switches. Don't have 50 billion run speed anymore. But I wanted to test the extra life, and I do like having 6,300 life so far. If I can get some levels and get a hold of that Combs Heart, I really get some life. Those new synthesis rings are sick for heralds, though. Like if you got the resistances to fuck with them, like I think it seems like more and more builds are starting to incorporate them. A lot of the PC players are fully getting to test them out and falling in love with them, because you're just OPing one herald and cutting its, you know, cap, reserve, whatever down as well, and making it do more attack or power or whatever the hell you need on it. It's just there's so many different roles and they're still so expensive. It's rough. Nah, I don't even feel like fucking Jeweler's box. I'm not gonna include that. Fuck your Jeweler's boxes. Wait, I don't want that. A golden door. Break it down. Oh, Jesus. I don't care about your locked door. I'd rather just go right to the boss. And I'm probably going the wrong way. And da-da-da-da-da. This is a chest area. It's all aids. There's times I come in here and I just find my way straight to the boss. And then other times there's just too many fucking traps and shit my way. See, that's it. I didn't even want your key.
There must be a golden door.
But maybe it's all the way up there to the top, right? Yeah, it's hurts. I'm not awake enough for this shit. Should have went and got a map. Did a map. Gone and did a map. Did a gone. Motherfucker. Really?
Let the day dawn golden.
Oh wait, we haven't even done the second one yet, for Christ's sake. There's a fucking switch over there. You know what's sad? I love mechanics in an MMO. The harder the better. Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, you know, Elder Scrolls Sanctum Ophidia. And the more mechanics I can get in a boss fight, the hardest content I could, I always loved. But when you're just talking about a straight up trap walk, fucking like Metal Gear Solid garbage sneaking around, I just it makes my brain go numb. I have no interest in it. So I just kind of wander. I feel like this isn't even the correct way to wander. This is so stupid. Who cares? You make me do this shit. I don't even want to do it.
FF14 mechanics are good since you get to fight a train and a clown.
Final Fantasy Realm Reborn is the best. I don't care what anybody says. As far as MMOs go, I love that it's been challenging, and they never just squished it down. They kept it challenging. Like the last one I did was Alexander.
So made it to the Stormblood expansion?
It was pretty rough, but we got it down. Just took about a month of practice, really. And I love practicing mechanics and all that.
Those who stand should never outnumber those.
My mana is gone.
I think if you can't play a build with one hand, it's not worth playing. Why am I going in here exactly? To get a mysterious dark shrine? I don't know. What the hell's the point of that?
Dark places.
I'm so confused. Current location. Oh, this is where I came in at, probably. Yep. Oh, no empathy. He just walked in a giant fucking circle. Good morning. Rip. And now you're getting plucked by shit. You're probably gonna die because you have one hand on the controller. Oh my god. Use your life steal. I don't like traps. You know what's crazy is those traps trigger my blood rage. So then I bleed myself to death. Oh my god, it's hilarious. That's my kind of run right there. Just go. I'm exhausted. Kids are getting rowdy. Alright, you gotta die, cause you just follow me around like a tool. Bum, bum, bum. Coffee, coffee. Used to be able to spam my fucking movement speed skill too. Can't do that anymore. Which is fine. It's kind of a useless point to have in. Not that fucking bleed, but doing the 4 trial sounds like AIDS as shit. I would love to fight the boss. I don't want to fight the traps. Alright, now we can see how the build's holding up with new boots. Because I did test it against him with the old boots and he couldn't hurt me at all. Oh, he's dead. Whoops. Fucking peasant. I wasn't done looking and testing on you, you piece of shit. Hurt myself more than you hurt me again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Garbage. Garbage. Alright. That's not what we're here for anyways. We are here to get a helmet. Thingamajigger. I mean, a boots one would be good too, but the helmet one I believe is important. So, yes. 20% increase convocation. Cooldown recovery speed. Which I don't even know what that
Emoji
is.
happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Yep. It's like, I like having that now. You have to have that to get that. I could drop a skill chain if I wanted to, but if I just got the other ascendancy down.
Convocation means it require your minios and grant MHP regen.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that skill. Yeah, I don't use that fucking thing. I'd like to get that bleed though. If I ever decide to do the 4th ascendancy, maybe I'll get it. Not bad. See, why can't I just stay at the fucking beginning?
I use it on my 4-5 necromancer.
Why can't I just stay at the beginning of the tier 4 and you go run through it and you kill the fucking boss, and then it just gives me the ascendancy points, because that's all I want. Or just teleport me to the boss and I'll own him. That's all I care about. I don't want to do fucking traps. Anybody want to share play and just do the traps? Because I don't like doing them. It's not necessarily that they're hard, it's just that I can't convince myself to do them and pay attention. Mana gain per grand spectrum. Good talk. Some of these items just don't know. 14% all elemental, 30% to lightning resist. I could put an extra stat on there and sell that for a cup of chaos. People love that. Why am I here? I want to be. Well, I guess I could just keep doing that. Fucking shit. Probably should check my auctions and shit though. It'll be there. I ain't. This reminds me. Why does it seem like my Val skill is capping out at 1 charge now instead of 2? I mean, clarity, I don't even know if I need that son bitch on my bar now that I have the other ring on. Like, it's nice to have infinite mana, but I don't think I can use all my mana unless I'm not hitting an enemy. I mean, it's weird. Oh, it's capping out at 1 because it's resetting every fucking time you go into somewhere. Grab some coffee. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna grab some coffee, top this off real quick, run back in here, because I'm about to put on my earbud and really grind this and actually start paying attention, going faster. That's what. question is it the right plan? I don't even remember what the buffs are I can get on the head, how many different options you can get, anything like that. It's probably like a billion options. And I need one specific one that'll be useful. It's usually the way it goes, right? But I shouldn't replace my head, so that's one good thing. It has 92 max life. Increased evasion rating. And unless there's some headpiece that gives you like hundreds of life, I mean, the fact that it has 92 max life alone is good enough. Let alone the fact that it has other things that are useful for Ranger. Okay, this thing needs to go down here. There we go. That's right there. That's it. We'll see though. James, bitch. Sucks I can't have Spotify up and have a stream up, so I have to like put earbuds in my ears over this. I can still hear the game and everything fine and everyone talking, voice to speech, but it's still like annoying. I don't like earbuds, they hurt my fucking ears.
Why you think I wear noise cancelling headphones while in a mindless grind mode?
Yeah.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path. Complex machinations converge to a single act of power.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there was a trap there. I don't know.
There's nothing quite so enticing as a locked door.
The Ezomite and the Eternal took their rest in the lee of Strife's gale and remembered the travelled road. Beast and fiend had fallen and bled to the Ezomite's sword, swift and true. Trap and trial had risen and succumbed to the Eternal's wits, quick
There's nothing
and shrewd.
There's nothing quite so enticing.
Two men survived their triumph, a warrior and his guide, whilst other ascendants echoed their pride with anguish and agony.
I'm not up to that just yet. My mana is gone.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door. Let the day dawn golden. When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death. When one defiles the effigy, one defiles the emperor. Inexhaustible. Those who stand should never outnumber those who kneel. There's nothing quite so enticing.
You can't.
I'm not up to that just yet.
That's right. Hardcore rock version of Test Your Might, Mortal Kombat. Used to be this used to be a song we put on the PC for certain bosses in a couple MMOs.
I'm not up to that just yet.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises. The emperor
Excellent.
grants you the oath of office. Triumphant at last.
Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. 24% to raise zombie elemental resistance. Oh, balls. So what is it, like a 1 in like 100 chance, probably? at least to get the buff you want? Seems like it. Picked up a scriptorium map. I have to go try that, see the layout. Well, that's the reason I was doing those anyways, was waiting to see if I could pick one up. I technically probably need to do Delve by now as well, but I haven't done Delve in days. At least if I like scriptorium, then that'd be great. I mean, like I said, I kind of like the other one. It wasn't bad. Circle around. It's pretty linear as far as the map goes. I was able to get where I wanted to be without having to backtrack and, you know, all that aids. That's crazy. Man, inventory cleaning as well at some point. Just deposit them. Fire, lightning, mana.
Need a map?
Might need to do a set. Do a set sell just to get some money. Pretty good to me. check out your map, see if I like you. First off, let's make sure our auctions are full. Always gotta have them full. There we go. I can already see the possibility of backtracking. Well, it did just give me pay for itself already, so that's always nice.
My mana is low.
Kind of hoping it wraps around, but we'll see.
I wear the armor of a Templar, and I walk among the gods. My soul
Oh, no way through. Wow. It's all gonna come down to the boss. if I like the boss or not. Cause the boss at Mesa is kind of AIDS. Brown ebony tower shield. Take up billion inventory slots and never sell. Okay. I'm getting a good idea of the layout now. It's not absolutely horrible. This will be the boss room up here. And it just all comes down to the boss, really. If the boss is good, more than likely I pick this one because the deviation card drops and such. So we're just gonna do a typical burn, just kind of. Oh, he teleports around, really? Yeah. Congratulations, you got out of my range. Yeah. These bosses are retarded. It's my least favorite type of boss right there, is one that just runs the fuck away. Because if I try to fucking chase you, I get a lag burst and I'm fucked. Not worth it. Well, it was worth a shot, but yeah, Scriptorium's not gonna fucking happen. I'm not gonna chase a boss around a room. Not worth my time. That would just annoy me. And arrows. If Rain of Arrows was an auto target skill, it'd be fine, but it's not. So all there is to do it. That's why I keep itching to fucking go to auto target skill like Caustic Arrow, but it's like shouldn't need to and shouldn't do it. Because Rain of Arrows is kind of perfect for this build. Triggers everything very, very fast. And you get a free cast with fucking the Vows. Damage over times. That's a shame. I kind of like the map in a way. I mean, it is kind of big. Like 3 times the size as far as where you have to run and stuff is Mesa, but boss is just as AIDS as Mesa. Mesa, the only reason it's AIDS is because he does a charge attack that can hit you for like fucking 5 to 6k. But I'd rather deal with that than fucking chase a fucking boss. Look at this, he's gone again. I don't want to chase you at all. I might die again just because of fucking bullshit. Yeah, I would get so pissed off doing this because every time he teleports, it just ruins my fucking chain link, and I'm not gonna put on an auto target skill just to keep my ticks going. The whole point is to be able to farm, and farm is 0 rain, or something along those lines. Okay, well, go in and get the last hit on him since he has no fucking health and shield. I cannot believe I'm dying to a fucking tier 10. I haven't even fucking transformed it to a 15 boss. But that's the weakness of the build, really. If you can't hit a target, you can't regen. And then you'd actually have to do mechanics. It sounds like boring to me for a grind. Meow. I fucking put a portal down just in case he hits me right off the bat from fucking a mile away. I would love to have farmed you too. Because you do have deviation cards, you have a decent layout, and a good amount of mobs. But nope, no chance in hell. I am not a fan of that kind of bullshit. I'm not going to chase you around the map. I'm not going to switch my skills just to grind your map. So cancel all those auctions, because that's out. It's either Mesa or... I'm going to say Mesa, really. I can't think of any more that has really good... There's that one that's top left. Plateau. But plateaus are expensive. Because they're in the top left corner, everybody needs them to advance their bullshit. So... Spite, I think. I have to clean out my inventory at some point. Love to get more, but good luck. Wife will bitch her fucking head off if I don't get another 2 subscribers before I fucking do that. And I don't want to deal with that garbage either. Bitching and moaning. And I have 3, well, 2 empty-ish gray ones, but shit ones. Alright, I don't know. I wouldn't mind just getting rid of every fucking jewel I have as well, because they just take forever to sell, and I've got more than a stack full. Jewelry I like to keep, because I don't think there's any recipes you can sell to the vendor that involve these jewels. Passive jewels. Yeah, let's do this. Shame, shame, shame. Do another Mesa here in a second, just to kind of make sure, but pretty sure Mesa is my Huckleberry. Readouts on Blood Rage are so horrible. I know it got nerfed, but it's like... should be alright. Oh. Alright. We will run a Mesa real quick and check it out. I could Google it, I guess, if I want to, and see if there's any more linear maps in 10, but as far as I know, it was Mesa, Plateau, and Scriptorium. for good grinding maps. Scriptorium gives you the offering. I don't remember what that does, but I don't know. Google it, see, just make sure before I commit to a tier 10 because this is an important one in my opinion. Mesa, Plateau, Scriptorium. Um, Three, Atlas Plan, Shaper's Orb, Elder Orb, and Shaping Maps. Any feedback is welcome. Tier 10. Oh, yeah, ley line, like, this doesn't even make sense. Maybe they changed them around since this post. Cause this is like 3.5 map plans, and it's like, okay, well, there's none of these maps are here. Merge anytime month. Oh my god, they're all over the place online. Jesus. You can't just get like an answer. You gotta sit here and be all over the place. There's upgrade charts as far as maps go to get the maps you want, apparently. This is a guide to which maps to trade in to get which maps. Not worried about that right now. Oh my goodness. Map official path wiki. Mapping. Here's the shaping section. I won't spoil prepare to phase my servers and maps. Blah, blah. Tier 10. He did Moon Temple. That's different. Let's try Moon Temple. I have 2 of those laying around. See if I like that. That sounds good to me. Got another map to try. Alright, so we're gonna make it yellow because that's how you need to test it. Hopefully it's something relatively amusing. Life gain, not kill, max, blah blah blah. You can have that. I don't really want to bid on anything right this second, but we're gonna store our chaos in there. Usually I like to have all max bids, but right now I would want to be bidding on maps, and because I haven't decided between Mesa and now this map, I'm thinking at least try and see if I like it. We'll see. Alright. Holy lag. Oh my goodness. I can see why he likes these maps. There's a lot of ads apparently, because that was fucking rendering hell. Jesus, I don't even know what's hitting me. There's so many mobs in a circle that I can't even see them with the rendering issues. Like, I like the fact that there's tons of ads, but I just died because I couldn't tell where to even aim. There was just so much lag and so many rendering problems. I couldn't see where to shoot. I don't know how I'd fix that even. That's rough. I tried caustic for a bit, just to get some auto target. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I cannot deal with that render problem right there. This is nuts. Or smart, I just fucking give up on Ranger and make a new farm character that can actually handle the fucking rendering problems. But fuck. Oh my god, am I really running this slow? I don't know though. If I could get comfortable, get the build where I need it to be. Trying to decide if I'm gonna need greater projectiles or not. Um, If I can't handle the rendering in this map, I certainly can't pick it. We'll see though. There's just such a huge mob density, and with those portals that spawn ads in so many different directions, I'm triggering them from ridiculously far away, and then I just can't even tell where they're at. So because Rain of Arrows doesn't have an auto target system when you let go of the joysticks, there's gonna be times where I'm not even hitting anything if it's rendering bad. Now Caustic Arrow has its own problems because for some reason, even when I put faster attacks on it and shit, it's been bugging out and like shooting really slow at times. But it does have an auto target system in it. So we'll see what it can do here. I don't even know. I'm gonna do something that's so retarded for me to do. But I'm gonna do it. Oh, this is gonna be so stupid. Fuck it. We're doing it. Oh, such a good thing that it's not in my inventory. I would have just disconnected myself. But I do. Don't care what skill I use, as long as it can handle the rendering and be steady for this. That is a highlighted item that is... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. I think too, I was trying to stick to the sides. And it didn't matter. All this shit died that's nowhere near me. It's just... Look at this rendering. Holy fuck. And I was gonna make it so much worse if I had my lightning on me. Like, I was about to throw fucking lightning arrow on and just aids it. It would have been so fucking bad. It's like I see why you picked the map. Just because of the sheer mob density. I just don't know if I can handle it on PlayStation. It's just too much. I died twice just from the lag. By the time I came out of it, I was just dead. Tornado shot's not gonna be shit for damage, but at least I know I'm gonna touch every fucking target. And it does auto target very well. I haven't really tested it much against bosses for hits per second, but this map is probably the best option as I test it. Lower my damage, but try to work through the rendering issues with it. Of course, lightning arrow would be the best option, but it would cause so much fucking lag. Lightning arrow and barrage with this build just cause way too much lag. Lightning arrow because of how it spreads when I put greater multi-projectile on it, and then barrage because barrage gets, with this build, barrage hits for 400 to 600 hits per second, and that's just rough. So any amount of fucking mobs could suck. Where are we at? Can I jump this wall? Yep. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. So at least you don't have to walk around on this map. And like I said, the mob density is nice if you're surviving. Because it'd be good drops. Good XP. Gotta get through this rendering. Gotta show me that you can get through this rendering if I'm gonna invest in the tier 10. Come on, pull through it. Hang in there. Hang in there. Come on. Can't tell if I'm hitting anything. so many mobs, so many chances of good drops. Ugh.
That would only slow me down. That would only slow me down.
Oh my god, did you really just pick it up? Come on now.
That would only slow me down.
I mean, there's still fucking more than 50 miles remaining. Like, holy crap, you're getting your money's worth out of this map every time you run it, I'll tell you that much. There's shit tons of mobs. Like, it's gonna come down to the boss. I can probably adjust to the rendering issues. That's the whole point of this build, is to try to adjust to it. But can I... how do I like the boss is going to be a big question. I like that you can just jump through this shit too. There's no walls in your way. You can just jump from station to station. I like the fucking pure volume of drops. That's like 4 fucking uniques. Like, it's just volume. Like, I'm running out of things to drop this run. I don't even know what to drop. Like, is that a 3? I hope it's a 3. Yep. Fuck me. Sheer volume. Like, look, boom, I can jump way over here, which isn't connected anywhere near. That's great. Please be a good boss. Not some kind of fucking AIDS that's running away from me and shit. I don't even know how in the hell this is gonna work with fucking tornado shot either. I haven't really tested it on bosses with this build at all. Cause I was never a fan of tornado shot. Oh my goodness. And a mess of map. Scroll of wisdoms. Let's drop a stack of those and pick this shit up. Is that the boss? Guess so. Not teleporting so far. Oh, something hit me hard though. Man, come on. This will be the map though. That's crazy. Rendering issues out the ass. I'll have to figure out a way around, but still. Tons and tons and tons of drops. Except
glad you made it back.
Unique after unique after unique. Like 5 maps dropped, like everything. That's great. Just way to go right there. Alright, let's go finish this. I don't know. Kind of like to test on this boss with something. Where is lightning? What? Can't be in the boots? No, it's vicious projectiles. I was gonna say. Where the hell did I put that gem? It's not like me to throw away that. Or throw it somewhere weird. I can't think where I would have put it then. It wasn't amazing or anything, but still, that's really weird. I don't know where it went. Maybe I purposely got rid of it because I keep switching to it in situations like this. Who knows? There's caustic. Oh, it's on me. Ha! Huh. That's funny. Such aids. That is going to cause untold amounts of lag. I'm probably going to pick Moon Temple. If I start running Lightning Arrow, it is just going to... Oh, it's going to be so bad. I can make it even more aids by running the Lightning Arrow and fucking Tornado Shot out in the background trigger instead of fucking Rain of Arrows, just to have it fucking ping everywhere in different directions all over the map, just tapping all the targets. It's not gonna be good on single target, but it's alright. Shit happens. Okay, so the good thing about this map is I don't have to go all the way around because I can just jump there. Like, I just skipped a couple minutes of walking. I'm already right there at the boss. God, that's awesome. Oh, you are not built for bosses, huh? Not with fucking lightning arrow on. Oh my goodness. Come on. Just finish her. Oh my goodness. I didn't think you were gonna die to her. Holy crap. That is so bad for bosses. That's absurd. Whew. Did nothing. I'm gonna keep tinkering all over the place. I can't help myself. You got Mirage, Caustic, Poison, Vicious, Greater Multiple. Now the Greater Multiple is gonna go off on that. And then let's put on, where are you? Just to go back to full poison conversion, let's put on a toxic somewhere. Right there. Fun test. I like the amount of mobs. It'll be, yeah, I like this in a way because it's like I'll be able to run a lot of tests on this map. Be able to run tests through the ridiculous rendering issues, through all that, and then a boss that stands there and just plows you for a lot of damage. Find a skill set between the two triggers that handles both very well. Because that boss is hitting for like 5k if you stand there and eat shit a second. Because he doesn't quite one-shot me, but it's 5-5. Fast enough to eat through my, within a second, he's doing 10k damage, let's put it that way. Which is pretty cool. Oh, fuck. There you are. Well, now he's running away. I don't like that. Come on now. Don't do this to me now when I was about to pick you as a map. Can't fucking figure out where you went. Maybe he didn't move. Maybe it was just like a shot that I was looking at. Who knows? Alright. Anyhow. That's gonna be the map. For sure. It's a lot of mobs and it's the perfect test map because it's got everything you want to test against, or that I want to test against anyways. Because you got rendering mobs, you got boss, different elements. It was hitting hard too, much harder than a lot of things I fought. All that combined shit, I was hitting really good. Moon Temple is the idea then. Don't know where exactly that is, and I don't know. I'm hoping there's not top left, that's all I know. Because that would mean they're expensive. Let's cross my fingers here. 210. Moon Temple. 1, 2. Well, it's got almost 2 pages full. Not as much as like a Mesa, but for price. Blue. Not really anyone setting prices all that much, to be honest with you. Start bidding and find out. Send these out. For one a pop, go take a piss, come back, see if we have any accepts, because that is a big part of this decision too, is are they readily available, you know, for a reasonable price? Because if you get like a plateau map, which is a 10 as well, it's in the top left corner, and because it's up there, it sells for 4 to 6 easy because people need it for their quests, so they get away with those prices too. Alright, let me take a piss real quick. Moon Temple. I was gonna do something when I got back to it, and I don't remember what it was. Besides Moon Temple. Eeyow. More than like, oh, see where Moon Temple is. That's gonna be the key thing, right? Knowing where in the hell it actually spawns. Right there, in the middle of the fucking shit that people are gonna want. Damn it! I don't think I can do that then. Fuck. That sucks. That would've been pretty cool too. We'll see. I'll go do one more map of Moon Temple. Because I want to test this anyways. 10 Moon Temple's over here. Yeah, I got one more left. We'll go do it, and if we bought some, then I might still do it, even though I don't like where it's at. It's just gonna be aids to... Now I'll put those in the junk pile. Hello, junk pile. Ding, ding, ding. Man, they nailed it there. I mean, I got a good amount of drops from that too. It's a shitty thing, really. Because I just know that those maps are just going to get more and more expensive as everybody gets up here. What we got here? You got Sire of Shards, I guess, and the Scholar. Like, I want that garbage.
Hello. Well, water pressures against stone. A victim of the unbreathing queen burns with desire for the mother's domain.
Sire of Shards, Serpent Staff. Socketed gems fire 4 additional jet projectiles. Socketed gems fire additional... Socketed gems fire projectiles in a nova. What the hell? That's an interesting looking staff. I don't know if it's good or not, but it looks interesting. Serpentine Sire of the Shards?
Learn anything new?
Staff? Probably not. It's probably gonna be dirt cheap. Yeah. Pen, blah blah blah, nothing. It's cheap as shit. Yep. Looking interesting doesn't always pay off. Give me what, 5? It's rough. Takes up a lot of fucking space too. Trying not to get rid of browns right this second yet until we figure out what's what on this. And you got those trade-in prophecies as well. If I could start buying those for cheap as shit, I could, you know, just trade in a bunch of them over and over again, see what I can get out of it. I haven't done the Beastmaster thing for shit. Alva. I don't think you can get June in your fucking thing, or that would be great. If you could. You might be able to for all I know, but as far as I haven't seen, man. I would think you'd be able to get June in your hideout. I just don't know if he's an NPC you can even find in town. I don't remember seeing him in town. You would think so, though. because of the fact that he's kind of like his own league or whatever, I think. Um, June is up here. What's up?
Exile.
Invite to hideout. Yeah, boy. Goodbye. Okay, cause I would love to, once I get my shit back up, start buying June items. Cause people are like, there's a lot in the auction house. If I had a bunch of chaos right now laying around, which I typically do, I just blew a bunch of it. Yeah, I would definitely do that. I'd burn ass load just scanning with him. I bought some yesterday, but not all that much because I didn't have a ton. I think I threw them in one of these safe areas. I knew what they were. There they are. Here's a couple. Ding, ding. There's a couple more somewhere, but got one sitting here. There's more, but I'm not worried about. Unveil items. Well. I would obviously choose that one because it's a higher cap. It's weird. Alright, and then yeah. Alright. Just throw them in the junk pile then. So that way I can trade them in for chaos. Ba, ba, ba. Yes, once I recover some fucking shit, that's where they'll go. Alright, I'll take that. Alright. Not a single one has been accepted, so about as expected for a map in the top left. They are not gonna freaking do shit. It's a shame too. Search, let's see here.
Dad, do you want a loaded taco or a spicy loaded taco?
I'll come out there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mom's in the bathroom.
Oh. I don't know what she's talking about.
A loaded taco or a spicy loaded taco?
I would guess spicy, but I don't know if she's getting a loaded taco. I don't know what the hell a loaded taco is. See, like if you go to Mesa, 2, 3, yeah, you got 3, you got an extra good amount of maps, and because it is where it is, they typically should be cheap, you know? Like I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bids out on moons. 1, 2, and 4. Alright, that way it's,
And what taco did you want?
it'll be 5 and 5.
Huh? 5 and 5? So you want to...
Yep. Alright, so we'll do 5 and 5 and let's see which one actually starts selling. But I mean, Mesa's not a bad map either. That's the thing. like I said, I have one moon temple left, so we'll do it that way. We'll put 5 and 5 offers in, 1 chaos apiece, because that is a good price for me to pay for a tier 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 and 4. Put those in and see what happens. And then we'll go do one more of those to fuck around, because I wanted to test it with some different stuff on, because it's fun. The chaining is really interesting in that map. Toxic air and caustic rain. It's gonna be such aids. Every time I've tested that, I've been kind of disappointed with it, but you never know. One second. My wife's going to Taco Bell and see what the hell she wants. Be right back. Wife's going to get Taco Bell. Only problem with this map, I don't know. It's not exactly gonna be, you know, easy breezy hangout. But you never know. I mean, if I'm gonna farm it on gray, which, like, the difference between gray and yellow, I still don't really notice personally. Yellow, you get modifiers, sure, but have I noticed a huge difference in drops? Not really. Would I want higher tiers of maps? Not really. See, I don't know. I know a lot of people that farm do nothing but upgrade them. I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't notice a difference personally. At least on the grind maps. Yeah, you do it once to get the bonus and blah blah blah, but after that, I've never noticed a difference in my drops. Of course, right there I did Moon Temple, and it was a yellow map, and it was great drops all the way through. But my guess would be that would be mob count more than anything. Alright, so let's try it with this comp. See the difference. Should hit harder, but no chaining really. That's the thing about Caustic Arrow. It's just fucking reliable. No matter what anybody says about it, it is just so reliable as far as damage goes. You never have to worry about, am I gonna do enough damage? Caustic Arrow will make goddamn sure well that you do the damage you want to do. You don't have to wait for it to trigger like Toxic Rain. You don't have to wonder, am I chaining or anything like that. It's just gonna pop them in the fucking mouth for a good amount of damage and then tick the rest of their health away. Is it the best for this build? No. Hits per second is always a big old argument when I'm doing this. And because I'm basically creating my own build, you're not going to see my build online because it's just, you're sacrificing a good chunk of damage. So you're just not going to see it. Should take those. I'm going to stock up on helmets and gloves for just selling to the shops. And Caustic Arrow is good at everything, that's the thing. It's not the best at AoEs, it's not the best at single targets, but it does a lot of single target damage. And it'll take down a pack of ads fairly decent, you know? Oh, I love this fucking map design. Ugh, I hate where it's at, and I'm really rooting for it to fucking actually be able to get some maps for it. Because it's just, I love the design of it. I like that I can hop all around it. I like that I'm going to be able to test every type of build on it when I make it tier 15 to know what's going to hit, what's not going to hit, what's doing well, and compare and all that. can't pull enough fucking maps to do it non-stop, then what the hell is the point? That's the real question. I don't know. Fuck. I'm like back and forth on it non-stop because I am kind of falling in love with this. It's great mob density, great layout. The boss is a good test boss because he does a lot of damage if you just stand there and eat it. And there's a lot of different types of mobs. You know what I mean? It's not just X type. You're getting all kinds of mobs. I have a feeling Mesa is going to win though, because Mesa is on the other side of the Atlas. So you don't have to worry about people getting flooded with offers because they need to do their quest. Good old caustic arrow though. That's consistency. But that could also be because this is gray. I'd have to tinker with it if I choose this map and keep switching them out until I find the best combination that deals with everything consistency in the way I want. We'll find out though. 3 packs of monsters, 6 additional items, ornate strongbox, loot. Not like I can do anything anyways with that. Cast Firestorm. Okay, well you cast away. I'll just cast my storm.
My mana is gone.
Poison AIDS.
That will only slow me down.
Okay. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, so let's test this out, see how we're looking. Oh yeah, this is a Shapers all of a sudden. What's up, body? Let's see the difference. You ain't shit without the resistances from the yellow. Thought that was a 6-socket link for a second. I was like, what the hell? A full blue 6-socket link? Anyway, so. Alright. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Put that up. Now it's nice and smooth. Decent mob density. And, you know, not as good as it drops, but you got 3 maps and a chaos and pretty good for a gray. We'll see. We will see. Odds are I can't afford it. So I can't sit there and spend 4 fucking chaos per map. None, rejected, cancel. So far, so bad. Sell, and bank. Alright.
Learn anything new?
Junk box for those two. Layer and Mesa there. And Shape Grotto there. So I mean it was paying off in maps. It's giving me 10s as well in a gray. You can go run a Mesa, compare again. Have a look-see, you know. Free should be good for somebody that's making that ring. Get there, we'll get there. I also need to figure out where I want to go with Caustic. If I'm going to run Caustic here, I don't think you need poison support on it. I'm not sure where. I haven't really checked all that much when it comes to Caustic Arrow and Mirage Archer. It's like, it just aids. Because you almost, I don't know, you almost want faster projectiles on, or faster attacks on there. Because it bugs out sometimes, depending on the modifier. You shoot so slow you're dead with Caustic. Poison support, I don't know if you need that on there. Greater multi-projectiles, vicious projectiles. Could look up and kind of check some people's stuff. I know some people use increased chaos damage, all that shit on there. Search anytime past month. Because I hate old videos and, well, I don't want to watch a video, period, but. Oh, there's an arrow. Worked and buffed several times over the years. Its damage over time went from over 900 damage per second to whopping 1714 damage per second at gem level 20. This buff boosted. Forget what Wither does exactly. I don't know why I'm even thinking about tweaking. I don't have the money to tweak. I could pick up a gem here and there, but that's it. Base duration 0.5 seconds, 6% increased chaos damage, and my phone just said, what the fuck? Oh, apparently Siri decided. Reduced movement speed? You're fucking crazy. Oh, it's probably on the enemy, right? I don't even understand what the hell Wither does, really. AoE duration, chaos channeling. I know I've had it in stuff before, and I just didn't get the point of it as far as, like... let's look real quick. I know I have a couple laying around. That's not it, is it? That's Withering Touch. Which I already have. Withering Touch on you, right? Yeah, Withering Touch support. Okay. Let's look. Should have a couple. I swear I end up just losing or selling these gems way too often. Let's go look at it. Whether... Alright, what else here? Withering can be used on a totem in order to increase enemies' chaos damage taken by a great deal. There is a blue, right? It's a blue that has like a belt around it. There it is. That's the thing, I already have something applying Withered. So what are you gonna use? It's a support, right? Or is it a main? Cause you'd have to use it with what, like a totem or some shit, I think. I wanna have one, so I'm just gonna pick it up. Look around. You could also run like a Grace, as like pick up a Val Grace just to have the Val on my bar. Throw it in a junk slot. Had that set up at one point. Just to throw extra evasion on, but what else? Soul of Arachali provides 50% recovery if you're while you have blood rage up. I forget where the hell pantheons are. There they are. Which one do I have up? Lunas. Visual damage reduction for each enemy up to 8%. Increased movement speed for each enemy up to 8%. Capture, return, chance to avoid projectiles. I was thinking of changing to Arachali. Provides 50% life recovery if your immortal call is triggered while you have blood rages up. This boosts the life recovery from your life flask by a great deal, and of course my life steal. And then your minor will be Soul of Resident powers your life flask even further. See, I would like something that's leech as a major. Stun. Capture. Avoid projectiles. Reduce damage from damage over time. 10% chance to avoid lightning damage. So we captured Queen of the Great Tangle, I'm guessing. Right? So that way when Immortal Call goes, you get capture, you get that to trigger, and you get 50% increased recovery rate. I don't know how long it lasts. Right, just a couple seconds. If that matters, really. Might try that. We'll see. Because I'd have to capture whoever the fuck too, so. What was the secondary? Wrists, whatever. Yeah, so he's using that just for that. Yes.
You got food.
I don't know, I mean the life flash thing sounds good. I see why he's doing it. Life flask gain 3 charges every 3 seconds if you haven't used a life flask recently. So that way, like, it'll just recharge. It would also make, like, the trials and stuff a hell of a lot easier, that's for sure. as far as the fucking traps go. You stop and heal instead of having to hit something. And probably gonna try that. But I have to capture Queen of the Great Tangle too. So that's gonna be fun. Alright. So my wife's about to bring me in tacos. I'm gonna see her and eat tacos and look through the auction house for this shit. Gems, caustic arrow. Phase run. Wither got buffed. You can combine it with multiple totem support in order to summon 2 totems that spam Wither at the same time. This makes it easier for stack up with stacks on bosses. For auras, the build does not really benefit from any offensive auras. Mainly you focus on defensive ones. Val Grace is helpful in sticky situations. Arctic armor and elemental purities can be used on demand. I have no idea. Yeah, boy. Let's sit here and read on this shit. I wait and see what happens with the markets. And eat my tacos. I'm starving. Motherfucker. Motherfucker isn't even using auras. Which would allow me to, like, if I try to steal one little thing from his build, it would be that. To, like, drop that aura on the hands.
This game lagging all day, not even fun to play.
Yep. Trust me, I just did a fucking rendered nightmare in fucking Moon Temple earlier. It was absurd. So I sent my wife to go get me tacos, sit here and eat for a bit. Let it get past prime time. Some of the people go to bed. Rendering is already bad enough without a little bit of server lag mixed in. Damn, these dollar tacos and they're fucking jam-packed. That's awesome. This motherfucker is like basing his whole build around Empower. And he's running a Wither Totem, which is Wither, Spell Totem support, multiple totem support, fast casting support. Try one of these. And compared to the dollar taco, you are nothing. Nothing to it. It's AIDS. This motherfucker is running just Immortal Call and cast when damage taken together. Not like duration, not having anything else pop, just those two. And he's running Val Graze. Which I'm not sure if he's running it because of the Val skill, or if he's actually like running it to use the actual skill. Kind of reading in to see if I want to steal anything from this build, because it is interesting. Caustic build, if I want to try some caustic stuff for a bit with my build. Just looking to kind of steal one thing. It might be switching out the sockets on my hands. Try his little Wither Totem. Trying to read, but I can't get my taco out of the package. What the fuck? Come on. There it goes. I'll make a big ass mess with this one. That's a dollar taco. It's just jammed, packed. That is awesome. that for? Because like this has a good amount. He's using Devoto's Devotion instead of this hood, which is interesting to me. My last taco, no! I'm sure there's more out there, but I'm actually getting full. Jesus. I'm ready to grind. And maybe switch around, try that totem. Oh. Okay. He's using this helmet just because of the movement speed and attack speed on it. Good helmet, but nah. Maybe at some point, but nah. Helmet, body armor. Rare editor gloves are best in slot. There are no unique gloves that are particularly strong for this build. Elemental resistance until cap, max life at least 60. Grants level 20 aspect of the spider skill. What the hell is that? I'm gonna level it up one real quick just to see what the hell it actually does. There's 120. I don't know about that shit. Mana reserve is high. I'm 15. You know, you're spending 50%. You expect. No. I just don't see it. I see why he uses it for his build, but nah. You can use it Zeri Step. I already did that. Comb Roots is what I switched to. Nice. Yeah, the only intriguing thing I'm seeing in this build that I would even want to test and maybe steal. The Grace thing, I don't know if I'd use it, but maybe. I guess it's possible. Like when you think about what am I running here? Like I would have. I kind of like my curse on hit. I'm used to it. It does what I want it to do typically. With their spell totem, multiple totem support, and faster casting support. Is Wither a totem? Is that what's going on there? I don't get it. Spell totem support, faster casting support. The withered totems can boost your single target damage. I thought a totem you were supposed to just throw the fuck down and walk away. How is this a withered totem? It's just wither. I'm probably retarded. I've never run a totem, so. Wither? I don't see withered totem. I'm so confused. Withered totem. Google that. How is wither allowed? You best in the monster wither cast by a totem. We bound to the totem. Essence train of cultists. The others still know wither spell totem and abyssal cry. I don't get it. Just try. Like, there's nothing called Wither Spell Totem. Or Wither Totem. Totem Wither? I don't know. Spell Total Wither? I don't know. Totem. There's nothing I can click on either. Wither. Let's just click on the wiki and see if I can figure out what the hell I'm doing. Wither, spell, AoE, chaos, channeling, acquisitions. See nothing about a totem. Spell totem plus wither plus faster casting plus increased duration. So I'm guessing the totem just triggers it. I don't know. So you just go like spell totem support. NOB. And spell totem support. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I'll think about it. It's a lot of work. I haven't run a totem setup, so yeah. I kind of like everything auto casting the way it is in the background. But I will think about it. At some point I might throw it. I wonder if Empowers have dropped in price yet. There's certainly a shit ton of them up. Oh, look at that. None of the maps got bought. Nothing. Not a single fucking one. Let's log out and back in just to see if any of them are bugged. Oh, that's crazy.
Don't let or die for I am here, LOL.
Don't let or die? Well. And he's running... I think this is like... He's running Caustic Arrow. Empowered support, damage on full life, vicious projectiles, void manipulation, greater multiple projectiles for clearing. Swift affliction, he's popping in whenever he's on a boss. And yeah. He's popping out greater multiple and throwing in swift affliction whenever he's on a boss. I'm just kind of trying to steal something from his build, but I don't know. That totem thing is weird. I've never used totems, so I don't know how good it'd be. It would certainly help debuff bosses. I guess that's the whole point of it, but like you're talking about a whole lot of aids. Just to throw this over and over on a boss. So, yeah. That's why I don't know. Okay, void manipulation, do I have mine still on me or did I put it away? That's the question. Void manipulation. Because I wouldn't mind throwing a skill on from his skill. Fucking kids. Good. Void manipulation. I'm not running void manipulation right now. I'm actually running poison support because I had that on for another thing. So I want to flip out poison support for that more than likely because that does sound smart. He's using damage on full life. I'm using life steal. So that is what it is. But void manipulation, I agree. I should throw that on, back on. Which is a circle. What shit? There it is. Void manipulation, quality 20. Throw that on there. Give it a little bit more power. Projectile weakness there. We've got despair there. All sounds good to me. Got two different auto curses basically, so that way they should always be cursed with one or the other. Like I believe they can only take one curse at a time though, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure. Because I've read it both ways. I've read one post that said, oh yeah, you know, it's nice to pick up the second curse on there. But then others, I remember a while ago, I remember reading that you could only have one curse on an enemy, so I have no clue which one is right and which one is wrong. So void manipulation, I agree with. I'm gonna just keep that on for this build. Swift affliction, he switched into. He took greater multi projectiles off. Switch to swift affliction whenever he's on a boss. I use archer. He doesn't. He uses empower. I don't, because empower is expensive, and I just never picked one up after I bought and sold one. Prices should drop on them here at some point, and I might pick one up and level it up.
Are you using blasphemy gem?
Blasphemy, I'm not. No. On what? I have used blasphemy before, but no, I'm not. Basically, we're testing a more poison-leaning build again. But the problem is that it would be so fucking p if I could pull off that other ring. But I can't pull it off. I tried it yesterday and I couldn't get enough mana back on hit. Like, the Circle of Nostalgia with the Herald of Agony getting the increased buff and 60% increased chaos damage was just awesome. But I could not pull the fucking mana back. This ring gives me infinite mana. Hands down, it's infinite mana the whole time when I have Thief on. I'm not used to worrying about mana. So it just threw me completely off yesterday. I probably died like 12 times because I just run out of mana. Lost all my XP. Wasted the entire day. Just fucking with it, tinkering with it. But this sounds like a fun build to fuck with. I'm gonna try to run some chaos for a little bit. See if the boosts are affecting me. That was the plan for today. Other than that, I don't think I'm gonna run that totem right now. I might try it at some point, but for right now, I don't see me doing that at all. For some, other than that, he's not really running anything interesting. He's using that helmet with attack speed and run speed on it, but that's not hugely important to me. He runs Venture's Gamble, more likely for a whole bunch of resistance, because I think Venture's Gamble you can get like 50 on all resistances, plus 50% on all resistances, if I remember correctly.
I need Breath of Council Scepter, but people want like 500 Exalt for it on PS4 and it dumb.
Yep. That is the way it goes. I don't see me using Venture's Gamble. That's a problem. I could use Venture's Gamble, be able to switch my resistances around, but I have no clue how I get the mana regen that I get from Thief. Because Thief gives me infinite mana. Period. I can just spray my shit as much as I can. I haven't ever had problems with mana. Yet, whatever I've done with my build switched around, when I took that ring off, I noticed that I was running out of mana. Let me look at that real quick though, just for the fuck of it. This one. Get this dice ring, because you'd have to get really good rolls on it. And he's got -2, because you gotta get really lucky basically. Because these resistances can roll negative and they can roll all the way up to 50%. You get really lucky, you can get lightning, cold, and fire at 50% resistance. You don't really care about the quantity and the rarity as much when you're rolling. Max life can roll up to 60. And that's the only time that's a good rank. Is if you can somehow manage to get it to roll that high. Which is just boatloads of rerolls. Unless you get super fucking lucky when it drops. Or some scrub gets super lucky and doesn't know how much it's worth and you just buy it from him. 45. 48. But if you get a really good roll of that ring, you're done. You can focus all your gear somewhere else. Get 50, 50, 50. You're not gonna need to focus on resistances, because just getting resistance naturally on items is gonna be enough to cap you on everything. At least for me. That one's all in the 40s. And he said, fuck it, I'm selling it. 8 exalts. That's not a bad roll though. 44, 40, and 46. Alright, anyways, what do I want to go kill? Delve probably? Go fuck around with this. Watch my Caustic Arrow and Acid Rain hit for a while, see how it's hitting. Or I could run 2 Caustic Arrows. I don't know. I feel like I should mix in Acid Rain. But then other times I sit there and go, ugh. People love it though. People like say that Acid Rain is so much better than Caustic Arrow, and they might be right. It's just on PlayStation, if you're getting that lag burst and you're using Acid Rain as your main skill, like I'm using it as a back skill now, so it's auto casting. But if you're using it as your main skill, there's no auto target on that skill. So if you're lagging like crazy with the rendering fucking shit, you're screwed. Because you will shoot nothing for a while. Whatever direction your character is facing last in lag is the only direction it's going to fire. And once those ads disappear, it's going to fire over their heads. And that's the AIDS with that shit. No doubt about it. Alright, might as well put my earbuds in while we sit here and talk. Get some music going underneath. It hurts my fucking ears doing this. 'Cause yeah, I think I can still hear the game and you guys, but like, You got earbuds and then headphones over top, and it's like, just makes, I think it's the earbuds that make my ears sore, honestly. The earbuds themselves, Apple earbuds. I used to like one of their versions, but not these ones. These are horrible. They're too big or something. I've been putting them in upside down and in the wrong ear just to get them to feel a little better. Maybe. What depth are we at? I haven't played in a few days. 130. I haven't been doing my dells. I probably do delves all the fucking time if you didn't have to go back out and get sulfur. Cause you can just keep going, non-stop, never stop. Oh goodness. I don't even know if I can pick this up because it's not gonna target it. I'm gonna fucking die. That's an awesome game. Fucking awesome! I'm so happy that your game is fucking shit with rendering. I lagged so hard there. Just trying to pick up a Chaos Orb that I couldn't pick it up. Physically couldn't pick it up. Couldn't target it. Pushing up and down was no use whatsoever. It's so fucking stupid. God. 90% of the game I don't have fun. It's really frustrating that I'm not having fun playing it because I waited on this game. I love the premise of the game. I love the grind of the game, but I hate the execution. The rendering is shit. Basically, a bunch of classes are useless. That's the whole reason I'm trying to fucking pull a tank build out of my ass, is to make it relevant. I have a fucking tanky fucking archer. Useless shit. Lost to chaos. Like, drops don't teleport up to you in Delve, do they? You have to go pick them up. As far as I know. I've never really paid attention. I always just pick them up. Let's see how we're doing with auto attacks with this. I ran chaos in there. Caustic. Shit. Like, that's why you need a tanky build right there. That I just stood there and just watched the most AIDS rendering ever as I ate shit the whole time. could have swore I just took a skill off this bar, but let me do it again. Alright? It's just like I love Mirage Archer because it auto shoots through the lag. But not many endgame builds use Mirage Archer because you want that extra damage that you're losing. Alright, we'll see. Plus he covers your back. Like right there, I have one hand on the controller, I'm only facing one direction, and he just targets everything behind me while I hit the other side. Oh, I blame Evil Knife. Fucker. That's the only reason I died. Every time this cocksucker, look at that, it even blue screens me. This guy.